Welcome back, y'all, to another episode of Tony Plays The Binding of Isaac. Hope everyone's doing alright. I'm doing pretty solid myself. Today, I got a little something to talk about. One, doing another Tainted Keeper run, and by another, I mean like my 9th Tainted Keeper run. Because one, this guy's cool, but two, he's also kind of hard, question mark? We need to win, question mark? Anyways, Tony complaining about W's aside. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I used to think I had my finger on the pulse of society, low-key, you feel me? You know what I mean? I used to think I was low-key tapped in to like the live human market when it came to living life and existing and stuff like that. I might be thinking, Tony, what do you mean? I think I've been out of the game a little too long, brother. I'm gonna be real. I haven't gone to the store because of the fact that I got a home gym now. I haven't gone out really much. I'm gonna be real with you, my last 2 weekends essentially was just me staying at home kind of chilling. You feel me? It was just Tony at home doing whatever the hell he kind of really wanted to. My bad, I coughed. No going to the store, nothing either. That's the crazy part. Low key, to me, that's the crazier part. Is that Tony ain't going to the store either. It's not like he's going to Costco or going to like the local plaza or whatever. You know, it's just me kind of chilling on a weekend sort of deal. You feel me? And I'm be real with y'all. Had me thinking. Alright, had me thinking. Like I said, I don't got my finger on the pulse of society like I thought I used to have it. I thought I was low-key tapped in to the ires, to the problems of the normal man, of the normal human, the normal individual. But something has awoken, one might say. Something was found out about me, about myself, to myself. And that was, I'm low-key not tapped in like that. Thinking, Tony, how? What happened? Why are you not tapped in like that? You know why I'm not tapped in like that? Because I went to Costco today, funnily enough. I decided, you know what, man? I haven't gone to the store in a long time. We don't have much groceries of like what I kind of want at home. So I decided, you know what? I got the perfect idea. I'm gonna go, I have a genius idea. I'm gonna take my ass to the beautiful store known as Costco. All right? And one, I'm gonna get me a $5 rotisserie chicken. I'll speak on that in a bit. And then I'm gonna just see what else I got. You know, I only came there for the $5 rotisserie chicken, but I was like, let's see what else I kind of got there. What else do we got going on? So, walk my ass inside the freaking Costco. It's fucking America's beauty. You feel me? One of the greatest places on planet Earth is Costco. That's all I gotta say. Absolute heaven that is that location. But Tony glazing a corporation aside, you know, I walk in and I'm like, all right, let me see this one area. You feel me? Every time I go into the Costco, I'm always trying to look for one, you know, the food items I came to procure, but two, what's something that I could get that would be A, useful or just overall helpful. I was looking at the left or to the right of walking in and I was like, oh, they got a whole bunch of like, my bad, I had to burp. They got like a whole bunch of cool shit. They got, what's the word I'm thinking of? They have, monitors, you know, shit like that. I'm like, oh, this is pretty freaking cool, man. You feel me? I kind of fuck with this. So in my mind, I'm like, this is tight. You know what I mean? In my mind, I'm like, this is tight. Let's see what else they got going on. I'm looking around and I see some other good shit, you know? There's a section with a whole bunch of like pots and pans and stuff like that. I'm like, you know what? Let me check this out. Because there was one thing I've been meaning to get at Costco for a long time. I've been meaning to get a Brita filter. Because me and my family, unfortunately, I will say this, I believe wholeheartedly in this, unfortunately, we do not own a Brita filter. So what we just be buying, hold on. We just be buying, honestly, like I'm gonna keep it a stack. We buy water bottles and it's It pains me, believe me, it pains me to know that, because it's just like what's the word I'm thinking of? Like the waste, you know what I mean? A part of me is like, man, I don't want to be wasting all this plastic. I feel really bad. But like, my parents are kind of the ones buying it all, so there's not much I could really do about it. Besides telling them like, hey, this is a lot of waste, you know, and then they're just gonna be like, ah, it's fine, and then just keep getting it, you know? Like, unfortunately, there's not much Tony can really do about that, which kind of sucks. You know, I'm gonna be real with you. I think that kind of sucks. We're gonna grab Keeper Sack, and then we're actually gonna bomb you. I'm gonna just keep it a stack with y'all. So what I've been looking to do is I've been kind of looking into procuring myself a Brita filter, you know, something like that. So I can kind of just buy it, kind of get started like a big ass Brita filter, just start filtering water from the tap or whatever, and then be like, hello parents, look at this. No need to buy water bottles anymore. You just literally pour the tap water into the jug here and we just drink out of this. It's a beautiful item. It's goated, dare I say. And they're gonna be like, yeah, that sounds cool. Boom, we're living good. You feel me? That's kind of the thought process that I got going on, is if I can convince them to use the Brita filter, one, that's gonna be a good small bit of waste out of the end on our side. You know, I'll feel good about that. You feel me? Because I'm gonna keep it a stack with y'all. It's fine and dandy. I'm gonna be real. It's fine and dandy for you know, people to have, what's it called? What's the word I'm thinking of? Water bottles or whatever. I get kind of to a degree, just because if we're gonna be honest, this is not me doomer posting or saying this to be really negative Nancy, but in the grand scheme of things, me as a human trying my best to offset all the years of unfortunates that companies have done for the environment, you know, I know that the thing like the carbon footprint is a concept made up by oil and energy companies to sort of be like, hey, look, you as an individual should be more responsible for your actions here, and we should be less responsible for the actions that we do. I'm aware of that. I understand. And I also understand, like, I've seen just like Kyrgyzstan video or whatever, where it's like, if you went your entire life being as carbon footprint appropriate, like, you know, as sticking to the carbon footprint as you can, in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter, because other companies would literally produce so much waste that it offset whatever you did in your lifetime in like a week or whatever sort of deal. Like, I understand this, believe me, but it doesn't hurt to at least do something. You feel me? It doesn't hurt to at least do something. Give me a second. Let me grab my my dinner real quick. What the helly? My bad. I forgot what I was talking about for a second. Oh my goodness! It is me, the bird. I hope you guys know what video I'm talking about, otherwise I'm gonna sound so stupid. It is me, the bird. I just want you to know that you are loved. What do my items do? Okay, adds an extra secret room. Right here, watch. I don't have a bomb. Oh, he's moronic. My apologies. Okay, I kind of remember what I was talking about. So, went to Costco. All right, I went to Costco, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it, man. Going to Costco, I'm gonna see what's good. You know, I was like, you know what, man? the what's it called? What's the word I'm thinking of? I'm so stupid. I can't think of the word. But I went and I was like, you know what, man? Let me try to find this Brita filter. Did not find it. Unfortunate circumstances. What can you really do though? You don't find a Brita filter, you don't find a Brita filter. Oh well, you know, like literally what can you do? Sort of deal. So I'm just like, in my mind, literally I'm just like, you know what, bro? Fuck it. It don't matter. It's okay. It literally don't matter. It's whatever. So I'm just like, F it, we ball. Let's go. Let's continue. I continue down the lanes, all right? You know, I continue down the aisle, and guess what I find myself? I find myself something goated. I'm like, oh shit, I found something really cool. I found a wok. Now, me personally, I don't really know how to use a wok. I don't own a wok, but I've kind of always wanted to, because I myself very much enjoy Chinese cuisine, and if possible to use a wok to make some good Chinese cuisine, I would like to use that. Because from what I know, it makes it's like the most efficient. It's the best at doing that. You feel me? So I'm like, oh crap, dude, a wok. This shit is probably fire. Let me go take a look at it. I take a gander, boom, $129.99. I'm gonna be real with you, it just kind of blindsided me. Is it worth it? I don't know, maybe. I need to like consult the archives or whatever sort of deal. But I'm gonna be honest with you, just off rip, someone who has never used a wok before, someone who just encountered their first one looking at Costco, you know, just kind of wandering around, and I see one and it's $129. I'm like, holy shit, that seems excessive, right? Am I tweaking? But I'm like, you know what? Nah, yeah, it's probably me. It's probably me tweaking. Freaking, oh well. You know, but I'm just like, damn, bro. That's expensive as fuck. You feel me, man? I was just surprised. I don't really know how else to really describe it. I was kind of just really surprised. I was just like, bro, I'm gonna be real with you. I wasn't, bro, you know? Wasn't expecting it, I guess is what I'm trying to say. What did Brittle Bones do? Did that ruin me? It just gave, oh no, it gave me red hearts, right? Or it gave me bone hearts. I was thinking that was compound fracture. I'm kind of a dumbass. I was thinking that was compound fracture, so I was like, oh, I'll be fine here. Think I'm wrong. Nice. Oh, it's another secret room there? Hold up. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. It's an MMA fight. That bro got annihilated. Thank you. There you go. Thank you, game. All right, we kind of got a lot of tiers, man. Holy hell, this is good. You know, yeah, let's check it out. Let's check it out. Why not? These could be very useful. I could see myself getting like Arky or something in one of these. You feel me? Chances of that happening? Not the highest on planet Earth, but it could happen. You feel me? Regardless, though, regardless, I was just like, brother, you know what I mean? I was just surprised. Is all. I guess what I'm trying to say. As someone who doesn't know, I just wasn't tapped in like that. I was surprised to see a wok was $130. I guess thinking about it, that kind of makes sense, right? I don't know how much pots and pans cost. I'm gonna be real with you. And honestly, not to talk about the goated deal of a lifetime, but that stupid ass. I'm gonna be real with you. That stupid ass fucking, what is it? $5 rotisserie chicken ain't necessarily helping. You feel me? The goated deal of a lifetime known as the $5 rotisserie chicken from Costco. It's a deal that cannot be defeated by any means. And I'm not even joking. I mean that 100,000 billion%, bro. It's a grand deal that just cannot be topped. $5 for an entire chicken, brother. In what other universe are you getting that good of a price slash deal? You feel me? Nowhere. And that's what makes it so goated. And that's what makes it so goated, is that it is already such a goated deal. You know what I mean? It can't be touched by any other location. But that is to say, you know, like I was just saying earlier, it can't be beat. Oh, Steam sale, my beloved. It's just a deal that's too good, it can't be beat. It's too broken, you know what I mean? Devs need to nerf it, low key type shit. So one, Tony's just kind of yapping about that, but also like because of that, because of such a good deal existing, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna be 100% real. I don't know, you know, I don't know the prices. I was low key looking and I was a little surprised. I was like, this 8812 ground beef, it's like $4 a pound. Is that like, I low key wanted to buy it, but I'm gonna be real, I was kind of scared. Because I wanted to get like 9010 ground beef or 93.7. You know, I'm on a cut. I've said this before, so I'm trying to get like the lower calorie, more protein kind of dealio. I'm gonna be real with you, Tony. 93.7, or I don't think that exists. 9010. You know, what are we doing here, man? There's no fat on that. It's gonna taste like shit or whatever. And I'm gonna be real with you, man. Maybe might taste not like the greatest thing on planet Earth, but if I'm gonna be real with you, you know, if I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna keep it 100% stacks with y'all. I fuck with it. And I fuck with the heavy. I think it is really good. You know what I mean? Just me personally, man. It's good for smash burgers because of the fact that it is low in fat, you know? Because it's low in fat, it's better for smash burgers, IMO, in my opinion. And I'm gonna be real, it ends up being kind of goated. It gets a what's that one donkey video? It gets pretty lit or something like that. That's how I'm feeling. I'm gonna be real, that's how I'm feeling about what's it called. I knew it. I knew it was gonna be some stupid VS. That's whatever, it's fine. But yeah, it gets pretty hype, bro. But regardless, you know, I didn't want to get it. So I just decided, you know what, man? I came here for one thing, I'm gonna get one thing. I decided to just get myself that $5 rotisserie chicken, and I'm gonna be real, I decided to look for some other stuff too while I was there. I was like, it doesn't hurt to take a gander or whatever. I decided to get myself some, what's the word I'm thinking of? Melatonin gummies. Oh, I forgot I got Dreamcatcher. I'm so stupid, why did I skip it? I decided to get myself some melatonin gummies because I'm gonna be honest, I have been kind of looking for some help falling asleep. Now, I don't know what the consensus on gummies necessarily are for melatonin. I think some people might be like, it is a crutch, you know what I mean? You know what's better than melatonin gummies, Tony? Just going to bed at a reasonable time. And I'm gonna be real with you, yeah, you're probably right. Just probably maybe cutting my screen time a little bit short and going to bed at a bit more of a reasonable hour. That might be the ultimate key. Oh my god, 3 dimes or 3 nickels? That was goated. That might be the ultimate key to Tony falling asleep on time or whatever, you know? I'm not gonna sit here and deny it or be like, no, you're wrong. You feel me? You're most likely right, person in my head that I'm like straw man I'm talking to. You know, you're most likely right. But if I'm gonna keep it a stack, I'm gonna keep it a stack swappo with you. it just can't. I don't know, man. I just can't do it. You feel me? I probably could. I just need the discipline. But while I'm trying my best to build up the discipline, sometimes I could use a little bit of help and a little bit of a helping hand. I'm gonna be real. Don't think it ever hurt anyone. I don't think a little bit of help ever had someone die. So I'm gonna use the little bit of help TM that I can get with what's known as melatonin gummies. You feel me? I had a burp. Now, mind you, I'm not gonna be the kind of guy that's out here like popping 8 gummies before I go to bed. You feel me? The beauty about Costco, I'm gonna be real with you, as someone who has worked in this area, I'm a very large fan of Costco as a whole, because it feels like, in a weird to say kind of fashion, it feels like one of the few bastions of hope in like a small break from the American healthcare system. You know what I mean? Because if I was to go to get myself, I decided, you know what, man? That's really good. Sorry, I was looking at the item and I was deciding, was it worth it? I'm gonna be real with you, man. It's solid, you know? Like looking at any other item, I guess, you know. If we're gonna talk in the grand scheme of things or whatever sort of deal, looking at every other item that exists in like these other areas, you know, like looking at, what's it called? Looking at Costco compared to like, if you were to buy something at Walmart, or if you were to buy something at, what's it called? Oh, we need you 1000%. If you were to buy something at Walmart, or if you were to buy something at like CVS, Walgreens, you feel me? I'm gonna be real with you, the price like difference sort of deal, you feel me? Like how much I'm paying for what I'm kind of picking up, what I'm getting here. I'm gonna be real with you, man. Cannot be topped. I bought myself like 180 like tablets or gummies. I bought myself 180 gummies of what's it called? Melatonin when I was at Costco. Goated deal, in my opinion. Goated deal. I'm gonna be real with you. That sounds pretty fire to me. If I were to compare the prices, I 100% guarantee you it would be at least maybe 2-3 times more expensive to get a, not honestly, not even similar amount. I'm gonna be real with you. And you know what? Let's test it. Let's test it, shall we? Let's put my hypothesis to work. Let's a little thing known as the scientific method. I hypothesize that other companies are going to charge more money for less product due to them not necessarily selling their items wholesale, you know, in bulk, the way Costco does. And so Costco is able to, in a like reality sort of sense, sell their items at a more affordable price point. That's my hypothesis. Let's see if Tony's right or not. Let's put it to the test real quick. I don't know how we're gonna put it to the test. I'm gonna finish this boss rush and I'm about to go check on like 4 different websites. I'm gonna go check Walgreens, I'm gonna go check Costco, I'm gonna go check Walmart, and I'm gonna check CVS. And we gonna see. And we gonna see. Perfect. All right, give me a second. The scientific method is at work here today, fellas. So let's see, shall we? I'm gonna pause. All right, my apologies on that, fellas. I just decided, you know what? Fuck it. Let's see Tony tap into the market or whatever. So let's check it out here. My first option, CVS, the old spot I used to go to, one might say. I found it right here. These melatonin gummies, Natrol melatonin gummies, 90 count, 5 milligram, $17.49. All right. Walgreens, Natrol 5 milligram melatonin gummies, strawberry, 90 count, $17.99. This one was a little weird because it's like priced when purchased online. Looking at Walmart is really interesting and kind of dumb. I'm gonna be real. They don't make it intuitive kind of to really look at this, but I managed to find out what I thought was it. So, Natrol melatonin 5 milligram, sleep support for adult, strawberry flavor, 90 count, $9.87. Hey, way better of a deal compared to what's it called? The other three, right? They're the other two I mentioned. Costco, right here. $17.99. Natrol melatonin 5 milligram, 180 gummies. It is the same price as the CVS and the Walgreens for double the quantity that you get. Now I might be thinking, Tony, but Walmart was like $9.87. I did the math on that. $9.87 times 2, $19.74. $19.74 for 180 gummies, not including taxes. All I'm gonna say is, you don't need me to say it, brother. Walmart, CVS, Walgreens, they not tapped in. They not tapped in the same way. 5% more coins and fewer hearts from room clears. Oh yeah, that's really good, right? I want that. That's all I'm gonna say. Honestly, that's all I'm gonna say is that you don't need me to say it. You feel me? You can do the math on your own there with what I gave you. But one of these options is a bit more tapped in to the kind of living side than the other. You picking up what I'm putting down? Oh, we grabbed that 100% actually. We're grabbing that because we're actually going to be slowly approaching the beautiful area known as Detroit. Don't know why I said Detroit. Known as the Negative soon, and I hate that place, so I want to spend as little time in there as possible. And with whatever rewards I do get from the Negative Zone, I want to make sure they're as not mid as possible. So if I have the ability to guarantee myself no quality 0 items, literally no bad items can spawn, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna take that option. Let's push all this in. Let's push you in as well. There you go. Ooh, beautiful. And the tower, you suck. But yeah, so that's why I go to Costco personally. You know, that's why I go to Costco for most of my bulk items. You feel me? Just because overall they got, I'm gonna be real, like 90% better deals. But regardless of the fact that Costco passes the savings on to you or whatever type shit you want to really kind of get into, I don't know, man. I definitely feel like I'm not tapped in like I used to with the whole, the life of things. You know what I mean? And might be thinking, why? Is it because I haven't gone out, you know? I don't go out. I don't leave the house anymore like that. I'm a neat, bro. Not really, because I work. I have a job, you know? Like, I guess in the literal sort of sense, I am not a neat, but you know, I just don't go out, bro. I don't even be going to the store really, which is unfortunate because that's where I get my anecdotes, you know, on some actual Northern Lion shit. Is that Jack in his style? Maybe. I'll be real, a little bit. I kind of feel it. Which is also what kind of makes me feel a little like, I guess, guilty to a sense, you know what I mean? Because it's like, that's the whole NL thing, you know? Is like, the grocery anecdotes and shit like that. Should we do Hush? I'm gonna be real. I kind of don't want to, because what if I die? But I kind of do, because we could get good items. Nah, let's not risk it. Let's not risk Hush. Unfortunately, that means we gotta go to the Negative early. or shill early, which I absolutely hate. You probably don't need me to tell you. If you've seen enough Isaac episodes of me running here, you know I absolutely despise this location, man. Honestly, this place sucks bad. Like really bad. It's not even fun, you know? It's just genuinely awful. But what can you do? That's this place, you know? That's this locale. Well, there's not much I could really do to change or fix that sort of deal. I mean, yeah, I just got myself, I was like, fuck it, you know what? I'm gonna get myself a multivitamin. Do multivitamins even work? I don't know. I'm weird. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm so good, man. That internal clock just be ticking, brother. I'm gonna be real with you, you know. I got myself some multivitamins. Why? Tony, don't you know those don't supply you with enough vitamins or whatever? Or like, hey Tony, aren't you aware that multivitamins are kinda maybe not the greatest like buy or whatever sort of deal? Maybe, yeah, you know, probably. You're probably right on that aspect, but to counterpoint slash I guess bring up an argument of my own sort of piece. I definitely feel like I don't get enough of vitamins in regardless. I know you should, as a human, you should get most of your vitamins in from things like healthy eating and like, you know, eat your veggies and whatnot, shit like that, you feel me? I understand. I'm not dumb, I'm not a moron, I'm well aware. But, once again, like the melatonin sort of deal, which I'm aware I don't want to have to rely on, I don't want to be that person that needs melatonin gummies to knock my ass out. I also don't want to be that person that like takes so much melatonin gummies that like later down the line, it's like melatonin don't even work on me sort of deal, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna use it as God intended, I guess you would call it. You know, it's supplemental. It's supplemental, like AI should be used. You guys know we're all illiterate, brother. Not all of us are illiterate. Tony's doomer posting for no reason because he saw a video talking about Gen Alpha and how Gen Alpha might be a little illiterate. Do I agree? I don't know. I don't teach kids or anything like that. You know, I'm no teacher. I don't have to interact with them, so to me, not much of a big deal. But, you know, it's slightly concerning, I guess, for the future. No victory lap. And then I'm going to get this, I'm gonna get all my bonuses, and then I'm gonna take my ass over to Spirit Shackles. I don't even know what that does, I'm gonna be real. Taking fatal damage transforms Isaac into a ghost chained to his dead body and allows him to continue the fight with half a heart. Ghost survive, Isaac survives at 10 seconds. Let's recharge by picking up a soul heart. Okay, so I essentially get 1 extra free life because my character who I'm playing as doesn't get the bonus known as having to pick up a spirit heart to recharge it. I don't get that luxury, I think you would call it, in this scenario. Honestly, I just need 1 more baby. If I can get myself another conjoined fella, that would be great. I think. So what do I want? I want Tech 2. Tech. T. 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 Nice. That's not conjoined, but anything to get the heat off my back, I guess, is pretty good as far as I'm concerned. Harlequin baby, so I want Taurus. T. 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 Yes! My beloved, look at this, man. Drop Crybaby? Fuck it, I'll take him. I will take him in and treat him as my own. Okay, I didn't even have the option to, like, try. That's fucked up, right? Yeah, I didn't even have the option to try anything there. Nah. Let's just start this. But, I mean, yeah, but besides that, though, I just enjoyed myself a nice trip to the local Costco. You know how it is. I'm just trying to go get out more, I guess. My working out has been fine, but I need to fulfill myself with a nice eating lifestyle, a nice healthy eating lifestyle. Have I been doing that? I'm gonna be real with y'all. Not really. I've been kind of slacking, but hold on. To end off this episode, this concept here. Does being aware of a mistake you're doing make it any less bad if you actively avoid trying to help it? You know what I mean? Those kind of people who are like, oh, I know that, like, I do this bad thing, but I know I do this bad thing, so that makes me good, right? Or, like, alleviates it to some bit. I'm gonna be real with you, I don't think so. Sometimes it can make it worse, but whatever. Anyways, we actually got a win in, surprisingly. I want to thank y'all for watching. If you guys did enjoy, greatly appreciate it. Hope you guys have a good day and or good night, depending on the time reviewing this. And I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace out.